Samson always stood out, but not in the usual way. At the dog park, while other dogs played together, barking and bouncing with joy, Samson would quietly find a corner and sit. He watched from a distance. Sometimes his tail wagged a little, but he never joined in. Other dogs didn't quite understand him, and he didn't know how to fit in. He didn't chase. He didn't wrestle. He didn't know how to be part of their games. It wasn't that he didn't want to. He just didn't know how. Samson was trained to be a medical response service dog. Every day, he wore that responsibility like a second coat, always alert, always focused. Even when given time to just relax, he seemed unsure. His eyes stayed watchful. His posture stayed stiff. Playing like a regular dog didn't come naturally. Being silly, being loud, none of it made sense to him. But something was missing. Deep down, he was still a dog who wanted connection. He just hadn't found the right one yet. Everything started to change one afternoon. While walking through a quiet neighborhood, Samson passed by a house. Inside the window, a kitten sat watching the world go by. She was tiny, orange, and full of curiosity. And something about her caught Samson's attention. His whole body changed, ears perked up, tail wagging, eyes filled with wonder. For a moment, that serious dog was gone, replaced by someone softer, someone excited, someone hopeful. That small moment sparked something big. Soon after, a decision was made to bring home a kitten, a little friend who might just be the missing piece in Samson's quiet world. A few months later, a tiny kitten named Cleo came home. Her backpack was placed in the center of the living room. The zipper opened slowly. Inside was Cleo, bright-eyed, calm, and curious. Samson walked over, cautiously but interested. He sniffed the air, then moved closer. The moment Cleo stepped out, everything changed. Joy. Pure, unfiltered joy. Samson's whole body shook with excitement. Not the rough, clumsy kind, but gentle, loving, overflowing excitement. He couldn't take his eyes off her. He wagged his tail so fast it looked like it might fly off. For the first time, that quiet, unsure dog truly came alive. The connection was instant. He didn't need time to adjust. There was no awkwardness, no hesitation, just love, gentle, patient love. From that day forward, Samson became Cleo's protector. Wherever she went, he followed. During naps, he curled up beside her. During meals, he watched over her. He greeted her with soft licks and laid his head beside hers when she slept. His world, once so still and guarded, was now filled with warmth. Cleo, tiny as she was, didn't seem to notice the size difference. She saw a best friend, a soft place to rest, a safe heart to trust. They did everything together. Hikes through the forest, walks in the sun, watching birds from the porch. Cleo grew bold under Samson's care, and Samson, in return, became more playful, more relaxed, more at ease in his own skin. On one of their longer hikes, Cleo began to slow down. Her tiny legs grew tired, and she started dragging her feet. She meowed softly, as if asking for help. So a gentle idea was born. Cleo was placed gently on Samson's back. At first, she held on with her little claws, unsure of what to expect. But once she settled, she stayed there proud and peaceful, riding like royalty. And Samson, he walked like he was carrying treasure. Step by step, steady and strong, with Cleo nestled safely on his back. Since then, whenever Cleo gets tired, that's her favorite place to be. She climbs up, curls in, and watches the world from high up, while her big brother carries her forward. It's become their quiet language of trust. At the park, Samson no longer sits in the corner. He still doesn't join the wild game, but he stands tall beside his tiny friend. While others chase, he watches Cleo explore. His eyes are softer. His steps are... With Cleo, there's no pressure to be something he's... Just love and safety and peace. Samson treats Cleo like no one else. He's never impatient. Even when she climbs on him, pulls his fur, or plays in his... He simply lets her. He waits, he watches, and he loves without limit. Bond is something special. One is tall, silent, and strong. The other is small, curious, and... But together, they're perfect. A team, a pair, a quiet kind of... Cleo helped Samson come out of it. Helped him feel brave in places that once felt safe. Helped him understand friendship without needing... Because love doesn't have to look loud or... Sometimes it's just a soft, a quiet, a shared look on a long... Them is like watching two puzzle pieces click into place. Friendship doesn't care about size, shape, or speed. It doesn't care about how someone starts or what they've... Sometimes the heart simply knows where it belongs. Sam's... It belongs with... Thanks to her, the quiet dog who once sat alone now walks with us. Not just as a service dog, but as other. And two souls that found each other in the most unexpected.